Hey everybody, this is Mr Gioeli
and Alessandro Del Vecchio,
and you're watching us right here on Linea Rock. Yes, baby.
Hi Alessandro and hi Johnny, welcome to Linea Rock. Welcome
Thank you,
to Milan,
great to be here,
course.
thank you.
You
Our
just
pleasure.
finished an amazing show, so you're tired, but we appreciate very much that you're taking time to talk with us.
No problem.
Okay.
Our pleasure.
So it's 3 Italians, maybe 4 we can say in the band. Yes, we include Cesco. You are Italian,
Yes,
Johnny,
yes,
so
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So we can mainly consider Hardline an Italian band now, which has, international, famous on an international scale, but an Italian band. Is that correct?
It's an American band.
It's an American band.
Alright.
It's an
Okay.
American band with lots of Italian players.
All right. So tonight you feel at home. Basically,
Yeah, I do.
that's
yeah,
what I want
yeah.
to mean. All
It's
right.
beautiful, yes.
So you're working on a new album right now. Tell us everything you can about it, and I know pre-production is already done. So
Yes.
Well, we are at mostly vocal stage. We've done already a few vocals. All recordings have been done, so we are basically almost done, and the delivery is in a month and a half.
all right. So
Almost 2 months.
Tomorrow we're cutting a couple videos, photo shoots for the record, and
So we're almost
there.
done. Almost done.
almost.
So you said that you lost count on the songs, on how many songs you wrote this time.
Oh.
So the excitement is pretty high this time.
Yeah, it's great. Alessandro's been working so hard, with all the melody and putting things together to make sure that we deliver a great record, So
Okay,
it's
great.
always difficult because everyone always looks to Hardline from 1992.
Yeah.
We're in 2016,
Yeah.
and so 25 years. We have to progress. We can't just stay there, So everyone always tries to compare it to Double Eclipse, and that's great. But we are who we are. This new, Hardline.
Hey, John, you know that Double Eclipse is still one of the best, top melodic hard rock albums of all times.
Yeah.
So
Thank
so
you.
a sort, of milestone. So
Yes,
every
thank you.
time you're getting back in the studio, do you keep that in mind? And is that like it helps or not?
We always try to keep it in mind, because we know the fans love this. I mean, that was the baby.
Yeah.
That was the baby, and then we had the child, and now we have more of the adult.
Okay.
So we keep it in mind, but we stay true to what we want to write. Whatever creativity comes out, it is what it is.
Yeah, and it's always about the personalities involved.
Yes.
And once the whole band is different, basically, it's gonna be similar but different. But obviously you keep it in mind, but you try not to be truthful to who you are,
Yeah.
and be fresh and be not just copycat something. That's
All right.
obviously it's also pretty unreachable because it's been done back then with a magical lineup, in a magical moment.
Yeah.
And it's like, trying to copycat yourself. After 25 years, I don't know if it's really worth or if it's really what you want to do.
Yeah.
Danger Zone is now 4 years old, and it marked the rebirth of the band.
Yeah.
The lineup is the same on this new record as it was on Danger Zone.
No, we got Josh Ramos back.
Okay, so
And, but it's almost as Danger Zone.
but the vibe and the sound, can we expect like a continuation of what you've done already on that record, or it's gonna be more?
I don't know. Maybe people are not gonna be very, very happy because we are harder.
It's a little
Yeah.
harder.
It's a little
Okay.
harder. It's more riff-oriented. There's more
Sorry.
guitar, and songs are more about the songs and less about the super mega arrangement. It's
Okay.
more about the groove and the pocket than oh, let's put another layer of keyboards or guitars. It's more like the band. There's a live feel to it. There's more of a live feel to it.
This goes to you, Johnny. Having the producer and maestro Alessandro Del Vecchio as a partner in crime, you know.
Oh, Alessandro!
You know, he's also, you know, writing songs.
Yes.
Actually, he's a band member, so he's playing
Yes.
on the record too. Is in the end a pro or a con to having in? Look
He's
out!
magical.
Watch out, man.
He's
Okay.
magical. No, I've never,
Yeah.
in all the years, had such a pleasure to work with such a fine musician and human.
Yeah.
For me now, I've had a long career. I've been playing since I was 11 years old, professionally, playing. I don't remember many days in school. I worked very, very hard in this business. And when you come across someone that you can call your brother, you can count on. You can count on his great personality, his great morals, his great being, his great musicianship, his great love for music and love for people. What else do you need?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seriously, so it's wonderful. I'm very lucky, very blessed.
And John, you started this band with your brother, Joey,
did, yes.
in the early 90s,
Yes.
with a precise concept for it. How the actual band and finally, you know, the new solid lineup still fit that vision that you had back then?
How does this new lineup fit
Yeah.
the vision
That
back
you
then?
had back then?
It's a continuation, but it's not. It's a rebirth.
All right.
It's a rebirth. You can't. I don't have those musicians
Yeah.
in the band, and these musicians bring home life to it. So it's new. It's Hardline because this, you know, always is what it is.
Yeah.
It sounds like, you know, but this is a contribution of new members and a new life and a new rebirth.
Both of you have worked, you know, with the greatest musician in the hard rock and melodic scene.
Yes.
If you have to pick, you know, one quality, one thing that each member of the actual lineup is giving to Hardline, what would you, how would you describe it?
That's a very, very difficult question because these are all great musicians that bring a lot of personal, individual talent to the songs. So it's full, you know, one thing to write a riff, da 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 da, and then when you put that riff in someone that's so magical in their hands and they bring it alive.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could pick out one specific, you know, piece. It's a difficult question to answer, and you know what? I can't answer it.
All right. That's okay, anyway.
Okay, next one.
You want to add something or no? No.
You stumped us on
No,
that one.
okay. How did you, Johnny and Alessandro, actually get in touch? And which was the first impression that you get of each other the first time that you saw?
I learned of Alessandro through the record company, through Frontiers Records in Serafino.
Yeah.
And he said, I'd like you to try working with this young musician, my younger brother, and give it a try and see, you know, what happens. He's a great songwriter, he's a great person, all the great attributes I just mentioned. And it just clicked. He sent music and I went, this guy really knows me. He knows where to place the music to make everything, you know, work. So that's how it happened. It was through the record company.
And he's also a great vocalist. So is he very demanding in the studio?
You know, he's good to me in the studio. He likes my tone. I think I'm harder on myself. And I keep saying, Ali, are you sure, man? Should I do that again? Even the song we're gonna video tomorrow, I'm thinking, maybe I should re-sing it again. I don't know. No, he's wonderful.
Well, I'm a fan first of all, and you know, no, I'm a fan. I mean, I love your tone, and it's so unique. So, I mean, every time you sing something, it sounds so yourself that it's even hard to go like, okay, you're singing again. It's just more of a matter of taste and making the thing extra special and go the extra mile. Instead of, you know, being tough with you. You know,
He's very easy on me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Tomorrow.
slavery.
All right, so Johnny, when you started back in the days,
Yes.
Neal Schon was a member of the band,
Yes.
and you know he's His Majesty of melodic rock.
Sure.
Everybody would like to have Neal Schon in the band.
Yeah.
But is it true that you didn't like the idea of having him, as part of the band in the very first place? Is that correct?
That's very correct. I had a different vision at that time, and what happened was, I'll tell you the quick condensed story.
All right.
Is my brother and I were going to put together a very hard rock version of the band Nelson. Remember the twins?
Yeah, sure.
Nelson? We wanted to come out with a hard rock version. So all these songs that you're hearing, like Hot Cherie, Hands of Time, Rhythm from a Red Car, were all written for that brother's CD. Now, Neal was married to my sister and together for a long time, 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
And we would always have a family gathering around the holidays. Well, Neal heard me playing Face the Night, and he came running into our kitchen. We were on the East Coast at the time. Running, he goes, "Give me that guitar!" And he starts playing. He's like, "Show me!" And the chords. This man's chord knowledge is so brilliant. And we're like, it brought the songs to a level. We said, "Neal, would you be interested in producing this record?" He goes, "Well, I'm working on another Bad English record, but let's work together. You stay at my house and write all day. I'm in the studio. When I come home, we'll see what you wrote and we'll grow it from there." Well, he loved the music so much more than the Bad English music that he kind of made this other band go away, and he said, "Can I please join?" Now I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute.
Well,
Neal Schon asking, "Can I please join the group?" But we were family. He was with my sister. We were a great family, and of course, like, oh my God, yes, it would be an honor and a pleasure. And he brought so much life and brilliance to the songs. He is an amazing talent. His knowledge of being able to hear layers of music and melody is. He's phenomenal. And to have Dean and Todd and my brother, I mean, it was cool.
Thanks for the story.
Sure.
Okay.
It's all bullshit. No, I'm kidding. It's real. It's real.
Okay. So Johnny, you are among the best frontmen in hard rock. How do you keep such? Yes, you are.
Well, thank
I
you
think
very
so.
much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
How do you keep in such a great shape, physically, mentally, and vocally? Do you have a particular training, any special routine, when you work in the studio or?
Oh, it's kind of funny. A lot of what I do is a blessing. I'm a religious guy, and I've been given a gift, and I just use it. I try to, physically stay in shape, a lot of exercise and stuff like that, but I've eaten a lot of pasta here in Italy. Maronna, pasta, risotto, pasta, primavera. Oh my God. Yeah. So anyway, mentally for me, is I have a beautiful family. It's about balance.
Okay.
So I find the balance in life. I was never like this. It took me 48 years to find this, but for me it's about balance. Keep the mind, the body, and the voice in shape, and enjoy the people you're with. And that's really makes everything easy.
And do you have any special place where you write your lyrics?
If I told you, you would just laugh for days. Lyrics come out wherever you are. Sometimes in the car. A lot of the lyrics for Hardline I wrote either on the beach or on the toilet.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is the truth. Because it's my time. No one can bother me. Shut the door. No, anyway. But, lyrics and inspiration could happen. Rhythm from a Red Car. Do you know what that's really about? People don't know. Back in the day, late 80s and early 90s, in California, these rollerblades were big, and we used to on the beach.
Yeah.
And some girls in a red car went, I said, whoa, we call it rhythm. She threw some rhythm. Wow, she was like, hey. And we're like, wow, that chick threw some rhythm from that red car. And I went, oh. And right there.
Right there.
That's how so inspiration, lyrics, melody can happen anywhere. And that's the beauty of making music.
Great. Okay, so this round you played gigs just in Madrid and tonight in Milan.
Yeah.
Are you working on or actually thinking about a proper tour this time after the new album release?
We are. Very good question. The answer is yes.
Okay.
We're working on some major festivals, some club shows, a nice mix and blend, 10 to 15, maybe 20 shows. We'll do the best we can, you know, to make it work. But
Great.
yes, we want to.
Great.
For sure.
So we're looking forward to have you back
you.
also to
Thank you
Italy
so much.
and thanks so much for the great show and thanks for
Thank you and thank all of you
Gigs
guys.
anywhere, but not Italy.
Ah, please.
No, too much pasta.
Thanks to you guys, because without you, we're just, I always say it, we're just a song without you. So thank you guys for everything.
Great. Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much, guys.
God bless you. See
And
you.
good night, finally.
Good night. Arrivederci.
You can relax. Okay, thank you
Good
so
night, guys.
much. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.